What is up, my people? This is Strict 12, and today we're gonna go over the brand new trailer that just dropped for Mortal Kombat 1. This trailer features Reptile in an amazing fashion. He is back, boys, and he is back the way the community wanted him. We finally got human Reptile again. Now, human Reptile wasn't really a human, he's a Zateran, but he, since Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, he was always under the disguise of a human because he was a bodyguard of Shang Tsung. They also introduced Havik and Ashrah, who is the demon from the Netherrealm, who is trying to redeem herself. So very exciting stuff, guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer, break it down, and let's get started. So yep, rated M for mature, so if you are under 17, don't play this game. I just have to say that. Alright guys, so this is the Flesh Pits, I believe. Looks like a very classic arena. This is where Shang Tsung creates some of his abominations. This guy right here, this is Reptile in classic attire, and that appears to be, that is definitely Johnny Cage, and the other guy could be Kenshi. Now, this is an amazing thing, guys, right here. Finally, a developer listens to their audience. Everybody's been asking for human Reptile for a while. Ever since Mortal Kombat 4, they kind of butcher him. He was a community favorite. He started as a secret character, and my goodness, was he kept getting downgraded game after game after game, not only in design but also in its role in the story. He was always some kind of lackey, just minions. Honestly, him and Baraka were straight up just minions. And here, guys, right here, this is really cool. This is Ashrah. You know, kind of sad that no hat. I mean, you know, come on, guys, you know, a hat makes everything better. But yeah, Ashrah, no hat. She is actually a demon who's trying to redeem herself, and she explains it in the trailer. She says that I look kind of human because I've purged all the demonic influence out of my body, or at least most of it. And it's really cool that she's back. She's one of those very, you know, like lawful good characters who has a dark past but is really trying to do better. And look at that, man, that is really cool. She's got a sword going on. I've noticed some of these characters already use weapons, which is something that was introduced in Mortal Kombat 4. And this right here, oh man, this is another one the community has been asking for a while. The Cleric of Chaos, Havik. Now, he is from the Chaos Realm, who is in constant battle with the Order Realm. Now, I was reading a little bit of the backstory, and in this timeline, they're switching it a little bit. It doesn't appear like they are two different realms. It appears that Havik is from the realm of Order, but he is a lower caste, so he has like no rights. They kind of abuse him. He's always like being oppressed, him and the people of his caste. So he basically takes up the path of chaos, trying to break all the injustice from his homeland. And again, you know, this is really cool right here, man. Reptile, like I said, I'm so glad they brought him back the way he deserved. And it was funny though, because a lot of people were saying that his looks is like overly attractive. It's so weird, but I can see, I mean, if you look at his human form in some of the pictures, he looks like your stereotypical like heartthrob. You know, complete contrast to Tanya, who the whole community are like, my god, what do they do to Tanya? She was one of the hottest Mortal Kombat characters, and my goodness, did she take a step back. But again, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But it is funny that when they brought Reptile back, they bring him as like the handsomest dude they could find. And yeah, one thing I love about Havik's, oh, and that right there, that is Serena. So this is the first time we see her demonic form. She is from mythology Sub-Zero, and it was always implied that she was some kind of demon, but we always got to see her human appearance. And just like Reptile, it looks like here we get to see her true form, which is a straight up devil. And that right there, man, Ashrah being a demon herself, but taking this left turn to almost like an angel at this point, I think that is really cool. And yeah, just signature moves from Reptile, going invisible. I mean, that's kind of his thing. Believe it or not, Reptile was present in Mortal Kombat 1 the entire time. According to the story, he was always lurking in the shadows. And as you start to gather the clues to see where he is, he's always present until you unlock him under the bridge and you fight him in, you know, that pit with the spikes. And he is basically a palette swap of Scorpion, but it's really cool to know that he was invisible the whole time and lurking in the shadows until you discover him. And you know, Shao Kahn in that story, if he saw some fighters that might give him trouble, he tried to get rid of them, not in official combat, but like kind of behind the closed doors, you know, and that's where Reptile comes in. So again, guys, this trailer is amazing. I am so glad they're bringing Reptile back. Hopefully hopefully in the story they don't just reduce him again to some, you know, minion who gets, you know, clapped 20 minutes into the story. Hopefully they give him a more prominent role. And also, if you look closely, my guy Quan Chi, apparently he makes an appearance disguised as some kind of commoner in the background of this trailer. So I'll try to put the picture right here, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. All right, guys. So, you know, with that out of the way, guys, let me know, what do you think about this trailer? Are you excited for Human Reptile? Finally, man, after years of the community wanting to see Reptile again, this might be the time he actually gets redeemed by the developers. And it's really cool though when developers actually listen to their audience, to the people who are actually going to play the game. What I always say is, like, yeah, they try to appease these magazines and these websites that are going to give them reviews, but guys, go on Reddit, go on blogs, follow groups on Facebook, listen to the people who are actually going to buy your game, the players, us. It's like when you see Rotten Tomatoes and it's like a movie has a score of like 97 by the audience, but the critics gave it like 30. Dude, focus on the audience. Let the audience really be the judge. Listen to them. Like, I'm glad when studios don't try to appease these critics and try to meet their standards. Dude, listen to your players. Maybe in that office 5 guys are gonna buy your game, but every single player who's in the blogs, who's in Reddit, who's in groups, like, they're all gonna buy your game, dude. Listen to the community, not so much to the critics. All right, guys, and I'm glad NetherRealm Studios is doing that, so kudos to you guys. All right, guys, so again, let me know what you think about the trailer, and I'll be catching you in the next one.